Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And that is out of play.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he deals. Langford ranging into the alley. And it's caught for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. That's in there. Arraez bats left, throws right, hitting third in the lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, a dive, he's got it. Throw to first, they get the out, and that'll do it. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Matt Waldron.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. Simeon waits. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Hit hard, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit. Simeon on the way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. But he can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat. It's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Josh Young stands in now and watches strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the knuckleball, and it was worthwhile. Ezequiel Tovar stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now Manny Machado. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Machado is gone, and there's one away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Webb. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. There's a swing and a miss. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On the run, throw to first, and he's safe at first.
I'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Good bat ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes.
Simeon over to second. What a double play that was. Back in Arlington, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. Waldron back to work. He swings and fouls one off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Marcus Simeon. Singled and scored his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that just misses. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Langford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Back at Globe Life Field, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Jason Heyward. That one hit the knees for a strike.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one just misses. Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. At the plate, Evan Carter. Foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. Now, Luis Campusano. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-1 down. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jack Peterson. That finds the mark on the inside corner. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Jack Peterson bops 1 out. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Josh Young. He was late there, strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Start of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the inning.
There's one. On to first in time. Double play. And now it's Manny Machado.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes the count.
In the air out towards right center. Langford moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And that drops in for a strike. Tovar in his 3rd season, 23 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. And that one is in for a strike. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Cronenworth settles under it and makes the catch. Then there's 2 away. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back in Arlington, leading off O'Neal Cruz. Webb back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Langford on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Acuna there. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Jason Hayward.
No, that's a foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
There's a strike. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 1 away. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count. 2.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one to first. The tag, and he's out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Langford makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat, Jake Burger. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And Jack Peterson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Burger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Up next for the Rangers. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Johnny Brito.
Number 76.
A little bit low.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Base hit center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. First and second, no outs. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2
1 ball,
hole.
2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Everything came together for them. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Duran in the box lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down. And
on the ground to third. To second, there's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Now it's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free. To short, could be 2. 1 at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and the inning is over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 4.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side, Semien. To first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Manny Machado up to the plate. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Cruz at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1's the count.
Machado off of first with 2 away. Swings through that.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Acuna moving back, leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 7-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball there. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Burger. And he's out on the tag. Third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Tatis makes the grab. 1 down. And now here is Jake Burger. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0. Hey.
That's hard hit on the line. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Merrill has this one sized up, and that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jason Hayward. Webb back to work. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that chance handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 2. That one ripped. Langford makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. So up next, Ezequiel Tovar.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Young stands at second with no outs. That one down the line, handled by Machado. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's outside.
Ball, that's out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's towards center. Merrill sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Next up for Texas, Ezequiel Duran. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, and the runner holds. That's to third. Knocks it down. The throw is late, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Comes through with the RBI. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And that's the inning. Back in Arlington, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 60.
And a foul ball.
Cole Winn.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Tovar. Over to first.
He's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one.
Arias.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Machado. Swings through that one.
0-1 is the count.
They're down to their final strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed. They creep.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Webb with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
I gotta make it for you, and Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Why I won't make that shit again? Never let up close. So this mama too, this dedication. Why I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a cut my stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just like his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. Get I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. All I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you, man. The talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
All right, ready to go here. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. fouled off. He was late. And here it comes. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No, that's a foul ball.
1 down, bases empty.
Ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. And a strike in there. Freeman handling the duties at first, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Edman in position. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Arraez stands in. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, top of the 2nd. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got him swinging. Max Muncy at the dish. Strike 1.
0-1.
Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, bases empty. To 3rd, handled by Machado. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Will Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Nope.
No score here in the 2nd. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Hernandez, drop step, going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was one win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one handled on to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, the batter will be Michael Conforto. King back to work. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the dirt, ball
strike.
one. Conforto on at first, nobody out.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Inside, and that's ball three.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit, and it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home.
And it drops in. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one misses. 3-1 now. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And they're all loaded up. So bases all loaded up. Betts digs in now. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
The Dodgers threatening. And he swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Save!
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat.
Cruz out to first, and one away in the top of the third. And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Muncy at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Betts at third with 2 away. Swings and misses. Inning ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. Ball 1 there. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Everything came
Now
together
batting,
perfectly
the right
for him
fielder.
right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Edman makes the play. And we're back onto the 4th. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Ground ball up the middle, Cronenworth. The throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Edman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, number 6. Hit on the ground to short. Cruz gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here is Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Carter takes it in for the out. 2 down. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Merrill snags it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the DH, Jason Hayward. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double. And now, Evan Carter. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for him.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And here is Luis Campusano. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Betts throws to first. That's the second out.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
2 outs. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park, there's Freddie Freeman now.
Now pitching for
Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen.
50.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The other way, whips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. And that one sliced foul. Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. And the bottom of the 6th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure. We go to the top of the 7th. Will Smith to the plate. Morejon back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. One up, one down. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 2. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Morejon goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Edman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And that is out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1. Bottom of the 7th. And now O'Neal Cruz. And that one hammered. That's bad. And it's gone into the lower basket of the Western Meadow Building. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-2. Cronenworth now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Slap the other way. Foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Swinging a foul straight back. Conforto makes the grab. 2 down. Evan Carter, the next up for the Padres. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now. Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 scores in the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 6. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. Ball 3. Out towards right center field. Tatis drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen.
Number
Robert
75.
Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple.
The
Played
first
pepper
baseman,
with the
number
middle of the
5,
infield
Freddie
and took it back where it came
Freeman.
from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Freeman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs.
1 ball.
This one
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Machado right there to make the grab. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 87.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second
Now
and 1
back,
gone.
First baseman.
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Campusano, the lead runner at second. Tatis over at first with 1 away. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat.
No, that's foul. That's a ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without
1
allowing
ball,
a run.
2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him! He battled for a long time. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Fly ball down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real
swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's O'Neal Cruz. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Rojas handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a pinch hitter coming out for the Padres. Xander Bogaerts looking to start something with 1 gone.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Yu.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Jason Hayward. 1 for 3. Edman ranging back. And that one hops the wall. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Evan Carter. And fouled off. Not close with that one. And 1-1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. So the tying run at second. And that is the ball game. And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They hit the breakout.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. And then we're gonna get you up. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, babe. Real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They